Welcome back, everyone. Let's play Rule the Waves 3 as Germany, episode number 4. And this is the nature of warfare in this game. I mean, for a quick history in what Rule the Waves is, it started off as just a tactical battle. There was this original game called Steam and Iron, which just allowed you to play through campaigns of World War I type stuff. So basically, this game was built around the tactical engine. That's why I think the strategic engine, if it was supposed to be the forefront, probably would have been. I think that Frederick, the developer, probably would have beautified it a little bit more. It's what it is because it was just a mechanism for generating tactical battles. Now, I think a lot of people actually like the strategic side more. Anyway, they have an auto-resolve, and I have never used it, but I think we might already be getting to the point where I may want to use it. When you have the ships that we have, and you're being blockaded, we can't reject these battles. That's why I can't decline anything, because the victory point situation for us is already going to be very bad. Okay, yeah, we're already down 3-1, 1800 to 700. These points, I should give some kind of scale. They usually get into the 10,000s. They don't have to, but... So being down by 1,000 is not a huge deal. It's just... I don't see any way we're going to be able to rectify the trend. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. Now, there was a new tech unlocked at the very end there. We now have light forces and torpedo warfare. This means that we will soon have destroyers, which I guess they are historically very much around this time frame, maybe a little bit further away, but okay. Convoy attack. This is something that I can... Oh, what? Well, of course we must accept, because 960 is certainly more than we can afford, but do we really have our battleships all the way out? It's a very strange choice by whoever the Admiral is. Oh wait, it's me! What are our slow as molasses battleships doing out way away from port? Well, you know, this isn't the strangest battle I've ever seen. Okay, onward. We haven't spotted a ship yet, so we'll stay in... AI control until that happens. Gonna keep doing the same thing here. I didn't actually check out of battle whether or not we are running these guys as the flag fleet or whatever, but they are being determined to be the secondary fleet by the battle generator. Not too surprising. So this is a convoy. Okay, it's a convoy. Thank you, game, but I wanted to know if it was a convoy intercept, a convoy raid, or is it a convoy escort? I don't remember, and I'm saying sink any two ships, I mean, seems to indicate that this is a convoy raid. However, where's the unknown ship that we've spotted? I bet you it was up here. Wait. Oh, we can type in this? Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened, but we have... Other things are happening. I'm going to have to direct my attention elsewhere. Let's give these guys support and line ahead rolls. Stay with the battleships otherwise, but this looks like it's the convoy, maybe? Slow down, just collect yourselves first. I do have a fleet... it's a little bit of a moot point. Something like a division editor, and it still could be used. I haven't checked out the format of the save games, which is what I was using to... The battle generator was essentially a save game editor. That's why you had to exit the battle and come back in. But, okay, this is going to be a disaster, just like the last thing was, where we just have to run our ships wherever we think their ships are and hope for the best. Why this is what we deem to be the correct battle, I don't know, but we'll go ahead and run with it. So somebody along this line is going to find the other people. And how, by the way, we even know where our other ships are, it's a good question. They can get lost, but you know, if you're relying purely on flags, which you in the 1890s were, how one ship can see another... It's, I actually don't know anything about how ships stayed in formation at nighttime. I would have assumed that they would use lights, which you wouldn't want to do at war. Or, I mean, I guess it's a trade-off, you know. Is my coordination more important than the enemy knowing where I am? But I don't know. I don't know exactly. Like signal lanterns, right? Isn't that what they used? We're probably going to fly right by these guys. Not come into contact with them. Oh boy. One could have hoped, but it's not to be, huh? Alright, well, let's start doing some stuff here. Okay, this is the convoy, so I want my battleships to run through these guys, because the battleships are going to be pretty useless against anything else. That's such a weird thing to say. They have armor on them, Tortuga, don't they? I mean, they have armor. I just do not want my armored cruisers wasting their ammo. So let's... Well, these guys are turning pretty... That is... I think the convoy ships in this game have just way, way too good of an ability to turn. They turn... Look at that's just in 1 minute, 90-degree turn. That's pretty darn good. You know, they're turning on a dime here. Yeah, so since it's nighttime, we want to do everything at max speed just to give things the least amount of time to go in the wrong way. But I guess we are, at this point, just going to chase off these guys and hopefully not eat a torpedo for our trouble. This is a big old convoy, too. Well, it looks like we're going to be able to get the sink 2 ships. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, just a little bit closer. Oh, you want a tango, huh? Well, here we go, Captain's mode. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. You know, I mean, it's probably obvious, but I have to just record my desktop and then fit the Rollways window wherever it should be. Okay, we don't want to waste our torpedo on that. We want to waste our torpedo on this. And we can. We'll try it. I'm willing to try anything once. Wow! What an angle. It just doesn't seem quite right, does it? Yeah, ships are, I mean, torpedoes are slow, but they're really that slow? Want this light cruiser. That's a good one. I think that could be a hit. And Heinrich. You're not going to have any solution on that guy. I want this one. No, that's not a good launch either. Hey, we could get lucky. Very unlikely, but yeah, that's what oh my goodness. Okay, so who is hitting what? You guys are down here. Okay. So my light cruisers are just off. It's like a dog chasing a tire. They're doing their own thing. It could be interesting if our this could be interesting if our battleships end up tangoing with these guys as well. I think we'll allow it to happen. I'm basically just rolling all the dice here because our war is not looking like it's going to go well. I mean, I'm just trying to like stream of consciousness here, right? Like just, what am I thinking? Why not go for it? If we have a big victory, if we can actually take out one of their ships, that could be like the win we need to save us from completely losing the war. I would be very happy with, at this point, a white piece. And I know that these guys, I don't think that they will, but I'm going to tell them not to use their torpedoes. Oh my gosh, hold fire missiles. Because they're just going to wipe these guys out. And we're going to go for it. We're just going to let the battleships run the gauntlets, see how it goes. Not well at first, but maybe, just maybe, it will go well. Because it is, you know, it's battleships up against armored cruisers. That's a matchup you almost always like. Just so happens in our case that our battleships are kind of garbagey. Okay, we'll split the line. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! What is going on? I know Oak Tree gave me a hard time for complaining about Spacebar, because I complain about it habitually, right? But, you know, it's just because... now, you got a turret jammed. Oh, God, you didn't get a turret jammed. Yeah, you got an underline... you got a waterline hit with a 12-inch gun. So that's your problem. It's a pretty good problem to have. I mean, it's Not a good problem to have, but it's a reasonable problem to be complaining about. I don't know if we'll be able to launch any torpedoes here, but that seems like it would be the right thing to do if we could. Wait. Okay. I think I'd actually prefer this to be a low launch, but sure, we'll go with that. Okay, well anyway, okay, Veneta, you can't, right? This game has a very strange sense of what would be, you know, sometimes it'll say friendly ship in line of fire. I'm not really sure what is the purpose of that calculation if it's not going to prevent me from doing this. Which is certainly, if I had a friendly ship. I'm considering it anyway, because, you know, whatever, it's the same thing, roll the dice and all that, but probably not a good decision. Even rolling the dice, we should be smart about things. Like, this is actually better. I think this has a higher chance of hitting the... Let's just go with that. I may have just sunk the Brandenburg, but that's okay. She'll, you know heroic victory and all that. Oh god. By the way, do we not have torpedoes? We don't. Well, Ocean does. Wait, no. Ocean, that's their ship. Who does? Vetten. Okay, Vetten has already launched one of hers as well. Wow. I mean, this is one way of doing battles, not probably the best way, but we have sunk 2 ships. We can get out of here. I think we should. Oh my god, no, 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 no. No, Veneta, no. Wait, Adalbert? Adalbert. Starboard? Please? Brandenburg. Wait. No. That's my Brandenburg. I was trying to shoot at my own ship. Ugh. Surkoff for the Veneta. Well, looks like she's doomed anyway. 1900 there. Ah. Starboard side. Expended. Dang it. Well, you know, that probably would have been a good one. Wait, we have a nose? Wait a second. Will it even arm in time? I don't know if that's calculated in this game, but when torpedoes only had a range of like 1,000, I guess they probably armed. I don't even know if that's true. Maybe they armed a little quicker, but maybe not. What's the exit strategy here? Let's turn back this way, so try to not mess with the armored cruisers. Squad max, we're at squad max. Okay, so I think we just need to play 1 more minute. We just need to see what happens. And... okay, let's go 1 turn. It worked! Die, you French battleship! Oh, wow. Now, 1 torpedo doesn't seem like much. Until you remember that these ships were not constructed to deal with torpedo damage. So 1 torpedo might be enough to sink it. I really don't know about how torpedo damage and the game... apparently the damage modeling of the game is different now than it was. So there's a lot of question marks here. Not really sure. But that's... I mean, obviously landing a hit is a good thing. Let's get these light cruisers up here. They might be able to mess around for a little bit before... you know, they at least can cover our retreat. That was amazing. I can't tell what's going on here. So the Veneta... so we need to keep turning this way. Okay. Now Vetten. Oh my goodness. First of all, we're being raked by guns. I haven't kept up with the log. But wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. We can't be that lucky, can we? Ah! Ah! Okay, we got lucky. We got lucky. We got very lucky. Now the only thing we need to do is get the Freya out of here. In fact, I might need to detach her, but let's do a little bit of a retreat first. And then let's detach her, slow her down. Hopefully she's under cover of darkness, can limp to port. We also have this Lalonde that, I mean... Well, anyway, this is madness. This is absolute madness. Veneta, the Surkoff, is kind of annoying us. Would you lob one and that... Nope. No solution, huh? I don't know. I guess if it keeps turning towards us, it might be a solution. But Freya, who's the one? Why did you break off? It should tell us why it detached. Heinrich limits. Oh, are you like in a very bad way? No, you limited flooding, as in you took it down to 0. That's great. Okay, well, let's just keep pouring on the gas and try to get out of here. Add insult to injury, hit the corvette on the way out. That sounds good. Light cruisers still haven't come back. And, wow, jeez. So, you know, nothing risked, nothing gambled, nothing rewarded, or whatever. There's some kind of expression. I get all my expressions, as you are, I'm sure, seeing. Get them all garbled, but if you understand the intent, you can fill in the correct actual saying. Like the battle I couldn't remember. Okay, Prince Adalbert lost sight of a lot of things very quickly. So did the Freya. What? I wonder where that happened. What was the impetus for that? So I'm not worried about the corvette here. The light cruisers will finish her off. And at this point, by the way, we can turn off that they're disabling up torpedoes because they're not going to run into more transport ships. Or if they do, that's probably the last thing they'll be firing at anyway. You guys need to go squad max. In fact, you need to just go 14 if you can. We just get the heck out of Dodge. This guy looks very, very dead, though. So I may not even want to put another torpedo in him, but I may. I'm not sure yet. Alright, so these guys were doing some squad max business, but we're going to slow them down. We have some flooding. It's down to 19, so Freya she's wounded. Now I can show another thing here. We can actually get Freya to detach. And then we want to take her off AI control because they will do this. They will kill her. We need to take her down to like 8. Let her start controlling her flooding. And you kind of want her to get out of the range of everything first. We're going to head for the safety of Spain in our case. We're going to head towards Spain. Seems like a good place to head. Everyone else in this area has to make sure we actually give Freya a fair amount of room, because she will reattach and speed up and try to like everything else if we get too close to her again. So everyone's going to like hopefully mislead the rest of the group into charging in a different direction, and Freya's making for Spain. That was a quick dispatch, a little flashing of the lights to quickly coordinate that with Freya. But she might make it. Yeah, flooding's down to 4. That's a very good thing. Bulkhead could rupture, though. We got to be very safe with her. Oh, that's amazing. Very happy to see that she's limiting flooding. Yeah, just basically had... You know, it's funny. My instinct was not to head towards French ports because of aircraft. But, you know, there's no aircraft yet. They will eventually start picking off your wounded ships. But I think we're okay. I'm going to send the light cruisers back in now. The reason for this is I actually kind of want to prolong the battle. The battle does simulate for a little bit after the battle ends. So, I mean, if you have flooding at like 99% and you're taking on water still, and the battle ends, that ship will sink. Like, the game will continue to like simulate the progression for a couple hours, whatever it is, I don't know. So the ships that are damaged, they will... the ships that are flooding, I should say, will continue to take on water. I mean, I don't know if they have an option, if they like also continue to roll the dice to stop flooding and all that. I'm not sure. But anyway, with Freya in better shape, let's say better shape, and moving away, and yeah, so let's give them something else to look for, which is, let's try to find that. I should have put a note on the map, but this is realistic anyway, right? We don't know where she is, and that's probably her right there. And might as well just give our ships some torpedo practice. Okay, she's dead in the water. She is officially dead. Like I said, torpedo practice though. Okay. Can you fire one? See if that hits. You can come back if it doesn't. I love the speed of the torpedoes. There we go. Well, if 2 wasn't enough, 3 certainly is. So let's go down to maybe 16, and you guys will escort the Freya. Why not? And then basically... It's on holds. What are you talking about? Uncertain identity. I mean, we might as well kind of regroup everyone around the Freya except for these guys. Yeah, so we kind of just want to run out the clock now. We'll just make a shift. Now, the game doesn't model us getting back to port and all that. This is not War in the Pacific. Although, you know, it would be kind of cool if... I don't know. I've always thought about trying to make my own game and getting the operation level a little bit more in there. We'll go up to fast now. We just need to keep this group of cruisers away. Huh. I'm not sure. Am I running? This is run until something happens. What is happening? Why are you doing? Stop. Huh. Does it stop when you click now? No. Okay, it stops the moment you click on somebody, apparently. Alright, that's fine. That's just a new thing to get used to. But it'd be nice, I think, if that was a toggle. Okay, we're heading home. And by home, I mean just away from everyone. I think we can go down to like 6, just to make sure we don't rupture a bulkhead. And this is the victory we needed. Not really. I mean, okay, so yes, it is a nice victory. It probably will spin victory points back close to our favor, maybe even in our favor. Unfortunately, it won't stop the blockade. In fact, it will probably make it worse because we'll have a ship in port for a while. Okay, we're almost out, so let's just... Oh my god! What? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that they would do that. You know, I thought they would... Oh my god, they're trying to kill... Dude. I swear if they sink my ship doing this, I will... Come on, AI. Can't be trusted for anything. Okay, get these guys down to 6 and go this way. Let's try that again. Don't reattach, don't reattach. I mean, it won't matter too much, but... Okay, let's just do it this way. Woo! You guys can't even see it because it's pretty much off screen, but there it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get ship details. We got her. We got her, the Masina. 12,000 tons, now resting on the bottom. Three torpedo hits. We did other damage too. Well, I mean, hey, I'll take it. Freya has some medium damage. Just that one 12-inch gun, huh? And that was just crippling. Just one hit. Okay, well, let's see how that plays for us. So we got the extra bonus for succeeding the mission. Sorry that this was a little bit off. So there, 800 out of 800. Quick back over to the other one. And we got about 1,400, puts us just in the lead. That'll be a famous battle even, so we'll call it the Battle of the Bay of Biscay. The Der Kapmeister has Kapmeister? And the Volgaland have been commissioned. They'll need to work up still. Okay, it's 270. Okay, so 270, that's already put them back ahead of us. Oh boy. Alright, well let's see what we got here. We're at 82, they're at 165. Huh. I thought it was actually a little bit closer than that at some point, but it's because we have ships in repair. A few of our ships are now, yeah, look at our two armored cruisers who do have elite status, but they are also now in dock. A couple months to repair. Oh yeah, and two of our battleships. Okay, that's definitely gonna hurt our ability to. But again, this blockade thing, I just feel like we're breaking the blockade. We go and do this, we raid the convoys and all that. We're drawing the fleet out. I mean, that should be anyway. Yeah, let's not beat a dead horse. It's a puzzle potentially with no solution here. I don't know how we can possibly break the blockade. Okay, in a couple months we'll have a few more ships. Unfortunately, I'm going to probably do a lot better than the auto-resolve will do. Although maybe I'll save the game and we'll try an auto-resolve, and if it's really, really bad, I'll go back and I'll just load it up and do it myself. Wait, I thought that there was an auto-resolve. Is there not an auto-resolve? There's not an auto-resolve. I've been saying that there's an auto-resolve. Apparently there's not an auto-resolve. Oh, it's something inside the battle itself. I see. Okay. Well, that also can be done then. Now, this is a cruiser battle, which means I don't know why our battleships are going to be joining a cruiser battle. Typically, cruiser battles are, you know, between cruisers. So this is a good news for us. Oh, is this just our battleships? What the heck is going on here? Very interesting. Well, this is the mano-a-mano armored cruiser showdown I was hoping for, so that's cool. Unfortunately, we do have some ships under AI control, and as I'm sure you can guess, my opinion of the AI control is not terribly high. This is auto-run the battle. So there is not an auto-resolve. They just auto-run the battle for you. Oh. Well, that's not what I think anybody wanted. Maybe this is a big misunderstanding. Okay, we gotta go talk to the NWS team and see if they want to maybe incorporate this. Look at I don't know. I'll probably have to show off my auto resolve at some point, assuming the save game format hasn't changed too much. It should work. I really like it. I think it's good. In the meantime, let's play this one out. It is at least a armored cruiser battle. These battles are a little bit more fun to control. There's too many ships. I get this. It's almost like if people know the Command Modern Operations, CMONO used to be, now it's CMO. In that kind of game, I lose my focus when I have too many ships under my control. But I feel like the sweet spot for me is like controlling like 3 units. Now, what do we got here? Is this a raid? It'd be weird if it was. I mean, that's a lot of ships for not being a raid. Look, let's just have you guys come in as a support line ahead formation. Yeah, this is definitely not... Okay, wind is the wrong direction. We know that in theory, we have support off to the west, or sorry, east. So what we'd want to do is probably run towards them. So let's head southish and bring up to like 15 knots. And they're going to give us battle. We're just going to truck right by them. That's fine. I mean, this is a good matchup. I think that they have us beat, not just in tonnage, but they do have those 6 8-inch guns. It's pretty good. 6 8-inch guns versus our 4 7-inch guns. See, surprisingly, our tonnages are about the same, and I don't know where that comes from. Probably the fact that we're 21 knots. Are they 20? Because that's a big difference. No, they are also 21 knots, if that's true. So what is the 12 5-inch guns? So their secondaries are 5-inch guns, but they have 12 of them. We only have 8 6-inch guns. No, that's not where it is. I'm not sure what accounts for the difference. 1.5-inch deck. 4.5-inch turrets. Huh. They actually have heavier turrets. I don't know. Maybe they just have better technology or something. They have lighter ships. It certainly seems that way. We'll let them fire at range. Again, oh, what the heck? Even more ships down there. I think we're going to go ahead and speed up a little bit more. I'm not sure what the heck they're even doing. But we are correctly moving towards my friends. So I guess that's what we want to do. Hey, we're landing the first hits too. Spot an unknown ship just down there. They are hauling in pretty quickly though. So it does seem like they want to duke this out. If at any point in time we get a little nervous about the result, we will just send our light cruisers in to kind of like chase them off. Right. But so far, not bad. I would say these results are acceptable. Dang it. Oh, that's the Arcona. Okay, that's fine. Your turret can jam. Three-inch guns. This is the kind of like duel that I just love. I love these duels in this game. They're definitely using more speed, which means, I think that means that they'll be a little bit slower at the end of the day, burning out their engines more quickly. And I am kind of trying to preserve my engines. Now, there's really no need to do that to like an absurd degree. I may be doing it to an absurd degree. Because, you know, there's no fight. If we lose the ship, there's no need to have endurance. Very good, man. We are landing some real hits on this guy. And they're changing their fire to light cruisers, which, fine by me. We'll ward off a little bit. Man, we landed some really good hits. Lots of 7-inch hits. Now, unfortunately, none of those are probably doing any damage. I mean, we just have to get lucky with belt extended or something like that. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's a 2 and a 3. But I think we might have the advantage right now, and we might want to pursue. And this is what... Okay, if one of them is starting to slow down, that's really the sign that... Now, where are you guys? Oh, yeah, you're way far south. So if we do this, we're on our own. You know, that whole roll of the dice speech, I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Raise full steam. Off we go. Okay, correctly traded positions. Okay, looks like they are once again willing to go into battle. Wow, another 6-inch shell. Man, this is great. I'm surprised we're doing this well, but I mean, our crew are elite, so there's, you know, there's that. They're better. They're just better. Okay, took a hit. And now we're just going to slug it out until one of the sides deems it did not, that, you know, basically wants to disengage. And the question will be at that point, can they disengage? Oh man, this is so cool. I'm just, every now and then I think you gotta visualize what's happening here, because this game, you know, obviously is just not very good graphics, but the picture it paints, the story it's telling is really amazing. You just have to use your imagination, really. We have R2. This is like Bismarck-esque, because these are like the height of the naval fleets for both sides. These are definitely better than our battleships. And this is like, you know, battle cruiser-like for the French. And these sides are just have agreed, a gentleman's unspoken agreement that we're going to slug it out until one side has too much damage and needs to withdraw, and the other one may not want to honor that. I won't. I need those kills. I especially am loving the way it's going because we've been doing so well. Okay, so 2 6-inch hits. A 3-inch hit. Then the Undyne, which has been taking a little bit of punishment here, is getting hit. We'll just pull the light cruisers off a little bit. They've been doing very well too, so we'll be loath to miss them, but let's keep the chase on. A little bit more. Okay, well that's, I guess those hits didn't penetrate, but and they're definitely faster than us, which is weird. Yeah, we're going... Oh. Our max speed is only 18 now. That is... Oh yeah, we had submerged torpedo flat hits. That's never good. It's going to cause some flooding. They always get me there. But I gotta say, we've landed a lot of hits. Undyne's going to detach in a moment here. She obviously can't keep up. I'm surprised that we've landed so many hits and they don't seem to have taken any damage. Well, that could just be the luck. So because the Undyne is going to have a problem in a moment, we might have to break off. I mean, this is the problem, of course. Where do you break off to? They have ships coming in from every direction. I mean, if their armored cruisers choose to disengage, which maybe that's what they're trying to do, head to port. No, they're pretty far away. Then, okay, I don't know. I think it's time for us to start playing some defensive disengagement games. Yeah, we'll see what they do. They unfortunately will have the wind side if they pursue south and take us on from the east side. Which it looks like they are going to do. Wait, what? Okay, we got... It's funny, I feel like we're being stalked. Undyne, what's your maximum speed? 15. Okay, well, we'll slow down. We're still landing hits. Just need to buddy up here, become a nice solid wall. Man, they're really coming aggressive. Surprised. I forgot that the Undyne has 8-inch guns. She has the heaviest armament in this fight, including from our side, but I mean also the French side. They only have 8-inch guns. Our light cruiser has heavier armament than our armored cruisers. It's pretty funny. Yeah, we continue to land. 7-inch, 6-inch. I think they've mostly been against this lead ship. Something has got to be taking its toll on that thing. It doesn't act like it, but oh my goodness, those elite crew are really putting in good work. Oh my gosh. Okay, we took an engine room hit, which is actually great because with the coal stacked there, those... I mean, the walls for those are usually thick and, you know, just hard to penetrate. Oh, that's the coal bunker. Engine room hit, not good, but it didn't penetrate, so we're still fine. 6-inch, 3-inch, 3-inch. Undyne, how you doing? Still at 15. Arcona's at 14. Everything looks okay. We just need to get out of here. And they're coming in, so it's like, turtle up and let's go. There we go. Wow, we're still just really landing hits. Torpedoes are not going to be able to hit from this. What is going on? I wonder if their rudder is stuck. Because this is very strange that they would, yeah, that they would pursue like this. Like, we're the ones landing all the hits. It's 2 7-inch hits, 3-inch, 6, 3. Thought for sure we'd finish this battle. Okay, look at the... it's always been a joke. Pure coincidence, one imagines. But it's always been a joke for me that they do immediately bob and weave the moment you send a torpedo out. They know it's in the water. They read the code. They've learned. Yeah, but we're still doing a ton of... I want to say damage, but I actually only know that we're doing hits. But that must be damaged, man. I mean, if nothing else, we're chipping away at it. Not too much damage here. The underwater torpedo flats on the other ones are both have a flooding of 1, though, which is not great to see. Still hitting it. Another engine room hit that did not penetrate because it hit the belt. Of course, I'm happy about that. The Lond is now taking some damage. It looks like the Prince Adalbert has focused its 7-inch guns on the Deputy-Trois, but its 6-inch guns on the other side are targeting the Lalande. And, you know, casually, she hits with everything. Good old Prince Adalbert. Oh my goodness, Prince Adalbert. Settle down. Oh my gosh, she's on fire! She's on fire. Alright, so we got some... We're really in business out. This one looks like it's smoking too, but no, that's just the normal amount. Okay, wow, so things have gone exceptionally well for us. I have to say, being on a ship which is on fire does not necessarily increase your chances of hitting. Nonetheless, she actually did fire and hit with her medium guns. Secondary battery hit on Prince Adalbert. Oh no, turret A has been disabled due to a turret hit. It didn't damage it. Okay, that's the Heinrich. It didn't destroy the turret, but it did knock it out temporarily, just a jam, you can say. Until they remove the shell casing from the wall that keeps it from spinning. Who knows what the jam is from, but that's what I'm imagining in this moment. Lon taking another hit, and then Deputy Trois. Which one? Which one? Alright, the one that's on fire, and that's how we're going to win this. Let's get those fires going. So now I think the hunter has become the hunted. They could have disengaged so many times. We were trying to disengage, but they didn't. And now I think that they're going to end up paying the price. Which is good because we need those victory points. Oh yeah, things are looking very good here. I think at some point the other one should disengage. I mean, this is just some amount of damage. Yeah, that might be the other one doing exactly that. We'll slow down to 14. I don't mind keeping my engines, preserving my poor coal stokers a little bit more, but let's chase these. Let's check this. I don't want this thing to survive. And you really don't know how much damage they can take before they die. I think you do have to kind of chase them. In fact, this might be the moment where we use some tactics. Split. Alright, now it is us who is stalking. And this thing, I have to say, is gone. It's going down. The kiss of death will be that we will come in, swoop in, use our torpedoes, and potentially hit. And then we'll drive off the other Deputy Trois, and we'll call that a day. Oh no. Which one? Okay, dang. It was the dying one that would have been interesting. Okay, well, you know what? Just don't. It doesn't matter. We'll launch torpedoes if we have them, but it doesn't really matter. I think that she's going down anyway, especially because we are here and putting more pressure on and, you know, hitting more. So she's still on fire. Did not end up hitting her with that one, but yeah, we're still doing good damage. Let's slow these guys down a lot so we don't lose anybody ourselves. Would be a real shame if after all of this we did end up losing somebody. And let's just make our way out of here. Ah, the Lalons are coming. Oh, brother. Let me see how we're doing exactly. Okay, so flooding is not bad, but, you know, we don't want any. She's leaving. The Lalon, are they going to stick around and tango? Looks like they are. Okay, Squad Max. Go to Squad Max. Light cruisers as escorts will shield. I think we just run this one out now. So the Heinrich. Prince Adalbert has done so well, I just would hate for anything to happen to her. Looks like she's going to make it. How much time before nighttime? That's a long time. They stay at a distance, it's not a big deal. It's basically like sharks circling, but... we'll slip by in the dead of night. I'm not sure what they're even doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're coming back. This is so ridiculous. Now, why did you go to... is that what you misunderstood? That I would ever tell you to go to line abreast mode? Because I wouldn't. Now, your max speed is... oh, okay, fixed. Whatever it was fixed. The saltwater machinery was disabled, so machinery was repaired. Good. Alright, now we can try to at least get up to a reasonable speed. 14 I would call reasonable. So funny, 14 is just a snail's pace in like 20 more years. Right now, it's all we can get. Look, guys, I don't know if you heard, but... here we go again. You know what? It's already been 50 minutes, so we're going to have to call this video to a close here. We know we've taken one out. We don't know how the end of this thing goes, but until the next one, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.